Let's talk a little bit about the message that you had for graduates this year. That is that risk-taking is incredibly important, and the biggest risk, you think, is that we stop taking risks at all. That has to be tied back to the big risk you took last year by saying that you would keep in-person school open. That was a really bold move at the time. It was counter to what we were seeing just about anywhere else. And we spoke to you back then about that decision. Kind of in hindsight and looking back, what do you take away?
First, some relief, because we had a very, very successful school year. With 90+%, almost all our students who could get to campus came, and most of the classes they took were either fully or partially in person. We had to impose a lot of limitations on them, ask a lot of them, and I give them the primary credit for the fact that we made it very safely and soundly to the end. So that's the starting point. But I did think there was a lesson in there of general application. I think there's been reason for a long time to worry that Americans are losing some of their sense. We once called it the pioneer spirit, but their sense of initiative and risk-taking. You look at mobility, you look at rate of business startups, you look at family formation and child bearing all down. So I thought this last year furnished some object lessons, and I tried to share a couple of those with the student body.
Hey, Mitch, I think it's important to point out that you didn't go into this willy-nilly. There was an incredible amount of planning and thought that you put into this, and really some money that you spent to do this. I remember talking to you at the time. Like, how much did you spend? How many miles of plexiglass did you put up? What other precautions did you take when you made this decision?
We spent tens of millions of dollars, and we did, frankly, everything that we could think of that might help. When we learned along the way that many of the things that we did, such as most of the plexiglass, probably didn't make anybody any safer. Ditto for the cleaning of surfaces every night, for moving dorm beds so that they faced opposite directions. Some of these things, with the benefit of data later, we know probably didn't help. But at the time, we thought we had to do everything we could to keep our students safe and yet honor our obligation to them not to interrupt their education.
What measures that you took did work? What measures mattered? And what did you see just in terms of COVID cases during the year?
Aggressive testing, tracing, and quarantining of those cases we did have, ultimately over 6,000 cases between students and staff. More than anything, a relentless effort led really by our students to protect each other. They understood, as many people elsewhere stubbornly seem to resist understanding, that young people were at essentially zero risk. There are multiple risks every year greater than the risk of COVID to a healthy 20 or 22-year-old. And yet they understood that they had to comply with a lot of inconveniences and restrictions in order to protect others, their more vulnerable elders, and to protect the institution's ability to stay here at all. So those things all worked very well. You know, an interesting situation now, Becky, is that as things have become so much better, so much safer, thank goodness for the vaccine manufacturers, they've become more complicated. Last year, we knew that we better do everything conceivable that might add any increment of safety. And now it's much trickier. Which restrictions to moderate or let go of, in what order, and on what timing.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.